What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Of course, I'm your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV, back at it again with another banger, my friends. Y'all know the vibes. Kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
So for the first time, we hear a reaction. LSU coach Kim Mulkey as well as star Flau'Jae speak out finally about the incident with South Carolina's arena DJ playing Camouflau'Jae, the late rapper out of Augusta, Georgia. I apologize, everybody. I misspoke. Said he was from Louisiana in my first video. Out of Augusta, Georgia, for sure. And also happens to be the father of LSU star Flau'Jae. They spoke out and gave their thoughts on the disrespect and how they took it.
You know anything about what was going on there, or your coaching?
I do know what happened. I did not at the time. I found out and was approached about it after practice yesterday. And you have to remember, I don't know social media. So I had to be fully explained what took place and what was going on. And after hearing it, all I care about is Flau'Jae. All I care about is her family. What South Carolina does is South Carolina's doings. I love that kid. I cannot imagine her thoughts when it went down, but she's just so joyful. She is so wonderful for LSU and our game. And yeah, I love that child and I love her parents, and yeah, that's my comment on it.
So after the song, Flau'Jae T.O. put on her Instagram story, was quoted playing Camouflau'Jae at the end of the game was crazy. And then she quoted it with "my bad" with the crying emoji, which we'll get to her apology later, but that what kind of makes me feel like this apology was suspect. Flau'Jae quoted it and said, "I'll take my L on the chin," but this just nasty behavior. Nothing funny about that. Nasty work. Now, we don't know for sure if it was on purpose. We do know that this is a track that is played at South Carolina games and has been in past seasons. And this is a regular track that is played on her set. And that, DJ T.O., Flau'Jae T.O. is a fan of Camouflau'Jae and plays his music. But the apology that she gave looks less authentic when you're going on social media saying, people going to be fine, always something to be mad about, and you're laughing about it. Then you come out with the apology. DJ T.O. said, quote, "I apologize for playing Cut Friends instrumental at the game yesterday. It is never my intent to disrespect anyone or offend anyone when my job is to have fun and make sure other people have a good time. I'm from the low country, Seaport, and so I've been playing it for years, even at other games, but I shouldn't have played it at yesterday's game. I play it on every radio station I've ever done, from North Carolina, Georgia, and South Carolina, and grew up on Camouflau'Jae. So it's never played with ill intent or as a joke. I can't control how anyone takes it, but I can take responsibility and apologize." Now, the apology had to be done. It's a mid-apology, but respect. Like, this could be something that was accidental. But you also got to read the room. This ain't your first rodeo. Be familiar. Come on now. That's Flau'Jae's dad. The relationship, her being a rapper, the impact that he had on her. He died when she was at a young age, early 2000s. So, come on, man. Like, you got to read the room. You got to understand what's going on. And she was suspended for one game. But obviously, LSU's not happy with it. Coach Kim Mulkey really handled it with class, talking about just how much she cares about Flau'Jae and the family who were obviously very much so offended. Then you took it another step after playing it and went on social media laughing about it, bro. That's the thing. That's the kicker right there. But hearing from Coach, hearing from Flau'Jae, obviously they're not happy. Coach with the shade, South Carolina does what South Carolina does. I'm not here to bash South Carolina as a program or Don Staley or what they're bringing to the game. This could be just a personal thing between these two. I don't know. Details are still coming out. I do think people are going to be looking at South Carolina, though, wondering why she wasn't fired and that, she only got the 1-game suspension. This is a bad look on the program, and it may shape, or shift some opinions of others. And I just hate that it takes away from the game. Two of the best teams in the country left it all out on the court, and it's being overshadowed by the arena DJ. Come on, man. But you got to read the room. You got to be aware of what's going on, bro. Because that was mad disrespectful, in my opinion. Do I know for sure if it was on purpose? No. Do I know if there was any ill intent? No. But the timing was terrible. And the action was terrible. And you just got to be more aware and read the room. Am I saying that, the DJ should be fired? No. I don't know. South Carolina released their own statement as well. The university's athletic department said, "We are addressing Friday night's inappropriate in-game song selection and subsequent Instagram posts by the DJ who is hired to work our women's basketball games. Her actions were understandably upsetting to Flau'Jae Johnson and her family and disrespectful to the LSU program and fans. Conference rivalries and passionate fan bases should only serve to enhance sports, not to be used to target individual players personally. We regret that it came in our venue after a game that saw both teams capture the level of national attention that women's basketball has earned, and we apologize to Flau'Jae, her family, and LSU. As a result of her actions, DJ T.O. will be suspended for the next women's basketball home game. They'll play Auburn, and we will meet with her to provide further education on our expectations of her in the future." Slap on the wrist. Slap on the wrist. Like I said, I'm not saying she should be completely canned, but slap on the wrist, man. 1 game, and it's pretty much brushed under the rug. But, hey, it's adding more fuel to the fire, to the rivalry. And if these two teams match up again, I'm expecting Flau'Jae to go to F off for sure. LSU, though, all this aside, got back to business today, taking on Texas A&M and handling business, winning that game. Flau'Jae Johnson and Nisa Morrow led the way for this team as they have all season. LSU picked up the win 64-51. Big second half surge for this group. They shot 31.9% from the field, still shooting atrocious from 3 of 20, 15%, but they were more aggressive getting to the free throw line than last game and made them count. They also dominate the glass once again, 52-33, and 10 assists. Still more turnovers than assists. You want to see that cleaned up. Blocks 5, and then they do force 21 turnovers. Talk about turning up the defensive intensity. Texas A&M slowed this game down at times, but LSU too much firepower. Still a very low-scoring game for them, though, but great defensive effort, and they made the shots they had to. They got stops when they needed to, and they got to the foul line really efficiently. Nisa Morrow, 19 points, 9 rebounds. Flau'Jae Johnson bouncing back after all the disrespect, coming out leading the way with 22 points, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. Very uncharacteristic quiet night for Michaela Williams. 8 points, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. Not a great shooting night for her. Quiet night for Kaylin Gilbert, who had 6 points, 2 assists. She was getting on that glass, though, man. The LSU guards, Williams with 6, Flau'Jae with 5, Gilbert with 7. Like, the guards definitely did their thing helping the bigs rebound today. Aaliyah Del Rosario as well, 5 rebounds for her. Getting 8 minutes of play, more time than last game. And it seems like Jada Richard, 17 minutes in this game, 7 points, hit some big shots for LSU, has overtaken Miracle Shepherd, as well as, she's playing similar minutes to Kaylin Gilbert. Cheyenne Day Wilson's minutes got cut. So Jada Richard proving that, 1, she's ready to contribute immediately, but 2, that she can be a steady presence of instant offense for this group off the bench, even as a youngster. Jersey Wolfenbarger, not too much, 3 rebounds, 1 point for her in 15 minutes of play. And you look at him at Cheyenne Day Wilson, 2 assists, 3 rebounds for her. The bench didn't give them a whole lot. It gave them more than they gave last game. So salute to that. But the supporting cast, not huge. Samaya Smith came up with some big blocks and had 8 rebounds. I think she's been playing with more confidence and just being more resilient and just focused on doing the dirty work, helping Anissa Morrow down there in the paint. So salute to her. But Flau'Jae out here hooping, keeping the main thing. Hate that she had to go through what she did and feel that disrespect for her and her family. It's crazy when LSU and South Carolina match up. And social media is still going crazy about the situation, saying that, they want DJ T.O. up out of there. So I'm not sure, moving forward, if that backlash will force South Carolina's hand. But LSU gets back in the win column, does their thing, and keeping the main thing. They shook off that loss, and they look to, just continue to improve, get more production from that bench, continue to get transition offense, and shoot the ball better, because it's been a shooting slump for them the last couple of games. So they got it done, though. They got the win, and Coach Mulkey demanded her respect. Y'all, that's a wrap for us. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share, all that good stuff. Join our memberships. We've got exclusive content coming daily, weekly, whenever you need it. Hey, until next time, we out.